Alright, what it do, your boys? It's your boy Artagoon, aka Joe Harm, back at it again. So today's video, we're gonna be talking about progress and journey. Yes. Oh, before a little disclaimer, before we even continue, just know all these videos coming out forward. Well, before this is gonna be posted, but all these videos are gonna be all raw. So if I fuck up, I apologize. Might bad, whatever, talk, don't matter. But we honest. But that's like I said, we're gonna talk about progress and journey. And honestly, that's something a lot of people overlook. It's like in the last video I just made, probably gonna post it right before this one. I talked about the progress that I've made since last year, since I dropped out of school, and it's like it's insane to see the progress I've made and the progress I still have yet to come. But it's like you have to be grateful for that. That walk, that journey that I've had so far, it's something that I'm grateful for, and like honestly has humbled me a bunch. Definitely has taught me a lot of different lessons, and it's something that's like with this new social media age, it's like, yo, you see, like, you'll hop on Instagram, right? You'll hop on Instagram and you'll have somebody's life highlights in 60 seconds. You'll be like, damn, the nigga got it overnight. But it's like, in reality, it's like, it probably took him weeks, months, years to even get to where he is now. And it's like, honestly, that fucks us up so much in the now current days because it's like, we all want this instant gratification. We always want to get to where we want to get to. But it's like, we're not looking at the work that's being put in, the early mornings that they had to put in, the sacrifices, whether it's sacrifice not being with their family, their loved ones, or even sacrificing having fun, or even probably then the other ways, like they probably sacrificed some days they couldn't even been further and they just decided to go party and shit. It's like there's a lot of sacrifices that go into this, and it's like I was talking about in my last video. Like, I remember the sacrifice that I did when I bought my MacBook and I bought this camera. So I remember like, that's the money I literally had saved up. So it's like that was like my emergency fund, whatever. But I was like at the moment I'm like, yo, like I know the money's gonna come back. And it's literally I remember the week I bought my MacBook. It was the week before I had to pay my student loans and shit. It's like I pay around, if I were to take a rough estimate, like around $1,000 in student loans, cause like three different ones. But I remember I'm like, damn, it's like next week I have this, but I was like, fuck it, it's like I'm gonna have to thug it out. I knew I was gonna get paid and shit, so it's like I knew the money was gonna be there, but I was gonna be tight for like 2 weeks. So it's like honestly, it's like you gotta put sacrifices into things to help you elevate you to the next level, and it's like honestly, you have to enjoy that and embrace it because if it were all easy, everybody will be doing that. And it's like that's something a lot of people overlook. Even sometimes myself, I get discouraged and I'm like, yo, I should be a lot farther than what I am now. But it's like the reason I am where I am now is because of everything I've done in the past. So literally, just take a moment and really like let that click into your head. You are where you are now because of the things that you have done before. So if a month or two ago you were disciplined, locked in and shit, you'll be happy where you are now. But now, if you weren't, you were just shitting around, eating junk food, doing the bad shit, and you're not happy with your life now, you have to like really look at yourself and be like, all right, I have to make these changes. Because yes, with me, like I said, I feel like I should be a lot further, but then at the same time, I'm grateful for where I am at. Because I know within the last month and two, I've been putting in the work. Even though with March, I'm not gonna lie to you, March has probably not been my most productive month. Because all this about my birthday turning 21 and shit like that felt good, but it's like February. You go to my analytics. I was posting 5 pieces of content daily. There was days like that was the average of the whole 29 days or 28 days, but there was days where I was posting 15 pieces of content. I believe so. I posted like a YouTube video or two that I had in the saves, but then it's like I go last year February. I probably only posted 30 pieces of content, 1 piece of content a day. That's before I even started working. I remember literally my life, the last February of 24 was literally. I remember it was wake up, go to the gym, come home. I was studying to get my licenses because I was supposed to be an engineer helper, and I'm still on the track towards that. Do that, record content, edit these pieces of content. So it was like more edited pieces of content, but I was doing that, and then literally I'll probably go to the gym twice a day. Most of the times it was going twice a day, if not once. Literally go back home, repeat the process, and that's it. It's literally was go to sleep and then rinse and repeat. Now last February, it was literally now something similar, but it was wake up, work out, record content, edit content, go to work, come back home, literally either edit content or I was just relaxing. And it's like there's a big difference there. Progress has been made. Like I have definitely have made a lot more money since last February. I remember once I dropped out of school, I'm like, damn, it's like I need to make money. It's like as a man, especially like once you're out of the school system, it's like you realize it's like in school like you can get away like you still in school, I don't got money. It's like yeah, it's a little embarrassing, but it's like it's understandable. Once you get out of school, it's like no, nigga, you had to make money. You gotta do something. Like, you can't just be a bum ass nigga that just decides not to do nothing. And that's honestly why I say it's like with this progress, you have to keep pushing forward. So right now, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Get back to the progress point, but it's like it goes to show how my life has changed in just 1 year. So now imagine in 5 years where I'm gonna be at. 5 years, I will love to be in a foreign country, enjoying being in a villa, having my wife, probably having a kid by then, enjoying the atmosphere, having a successful business, being proud of the work that I've done. And that all starts with what I do now. It's all fuck. It all starts with what I do now, the system I have in place, the work that I put in. Because yes, all work is smart, hard work is good, but you also have to do smart work because there's people that work, but then it's not working towards their goals. It's literally they're just keeping themselves busy and keeping themselves distracted. So it's like that's where progress comes in. It's like think about when you go to the gym, it's like you take these progress pictures and you'll compare them every week. You compare every week for like a month, and you'll see the difference. Like, yeah, 4 different pictures, you could see the difference in 4 weeks and 4 pictures, and telling whether you're actually going to the gym to get progress or you just been going to the gym to just waste time. So it's like that's where progress. It's like you need to have a system built in place to help you make sure you are prevailing forward and not just acting like you're moving, but you're not. Or better say, you're taking a step forward, but two back. So that's the importance of having a system with these progress and also enjoying the journey because every journey that you go on to, whether it's posting social media, going to the gym, taking up a new language, or even a martial arts or sport, it's like no matter the journey you go on, at first it's gonna be the hardest. It's gonna be hard as fuck. You're not gonna know shit. You're gonna. That's when you're gonna mostly want to quit. But then as you go into the journey, it's gonna get easier, 100%. But then you're gonna hit your first obstacle in that journey, and then that's really gonna smack you. And then right there, you have a decision to make whether you want to keep going and bearing that pain to keep moving forward, or you just decide, nah, fuck that. This is not for me, and you just say, fuck it, and just quit mid journey. And it's like a lot of people do that, but for the strong ones that are really disciplined and motivated to getting whatever end goal it is, that milestone in that journey, they keep prevailing forward. And it's like each journey is not the same. There's journeys that your journey, I kid you not, you'll face one obstacle and then you'll get to the milestone. But there's other journeys where you'll get smacked about 50 different times until you get the milestone, and it goes to test you to see if you are really capable of achieving that milestone and if you are ready to obtain that milestone. Because believe it or not, a lot of people overlook it. It's like, are you really the person you have to be able to wield that milestone? Like for example, with me, to be a personal trainer, am I really the person capable enough to doing it? If I would be told about, let's say, 3 years ago, oh yeah, you got to be a personal trainer. Yeah, I was capable of it, knowing the gym stuff at least, yes. But then diet wise, I would have not been able to help at all. I'd be like, listen, like, eat protein. The best I would have been like a gym bro. Eat protein. Carbs, like I would have been like carbs. Yeah, you probably don't want to eat carbs. Fats, yeah, stay away from fats. But that's because I didn't know about it. Now you tell me, okay, you're a personal trainer. Like, what can you do? Okay, I can help you build you a structured program for 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks, and this is gonna help you progress. We already have the progressive overload built into that program, helping you week by week see progress, helping you week by week move forward. Not only that, with your diets, for example, for your protein. Say if you're somebody that's losing weight, you want to get between 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So let's say somebody comes to me, they're 220, they want to go to 190. I'm gonna tell you, you're eating 190 grams of protein a day. When it comes to the carbs, I will tell you mainly focus. Oh man, I dropped the camera lens. Hold on. I would tell them, be like, yo, for your carbs, literally, you're gonna focus your carbs around your workout. So before your workout, so you have energy and the power, and then after your workout to help you recover and all that, help you rebuild your muscle. That's what also the protein's good for, and having the energy throughout the day. It's like, probably let's say if you're somebody that's gonna eat 3 meals, I have you eat the meal before the gym, probably the most heaviest carb focused meal, and then the one after that a little bit less. And for your third meal, it's not gonna be as much. Probably have you some fruits, and then for fats will be literally boom, make sure you're eating healthy fats, whether that's nuts, olive oil, or avocado, or even eggs. Literally, the healthiest fats, those help with all your hormonal problems. So if as a man, that helps you build your testosterone and shit like that. And the more testosterone you got, the more muscles you can build. The more muscles you build, the more fat you lose. So you see how, like, right there, I just showed you the difference between 3 years ago and now. That information that I have and the capability I have, that literally goes to show, it's like, in whatever journey you go to, it's like, you need to make sure you are capable of achieving it and being able to wield whatever milestone